Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. In this one I want to show you guys a Google Sheet that I've made for you guys that you can use freely as you please. It's basically all of the crafting I've been doing myself. It's covering dust, it's covering inks, it's covering engineering parts, cooking materials. It's going to cover jewel crafting soon as well, for parts for jewel crafting as well. Um, I've done a lot of crafting myself, and all the data is something I've collected myself throughout testing. Is also covering unraveling, by the way. I've done all the crafting myself and collect all the data because I wanted to be as accurate as possible with the knowledge points that I've had and the stats I've had. I share all of this in the sheet, and you can see it in a second when I show you. I just want to point out that I am collecting this data myself. It's just not like a simulation that I put out throughout stats, because you cannot always be sure that if the tooltip says you get 25% resourcefulness on the hammers, for example, you're just going to notice that you're only going to get 5 to 8% resourcefulness, because it's simply just not going to be every fourth hammer you craft. That's just not how it works when you only have one material in there. That's how Blizzard have made it. It's just not clear for everyone to see it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the sheet, and we're going to go through it and see how it works. So let me bring it up here. There we go. What we have here is an introduction site. It's basically just an overview of what's to come and what do we have. So a lot of people have told me that the blacksmithing shuffle is no longer profitable. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. So we're going to go over and see what we can get our dust for, what dust is going for, and what we can get our bismuth for. So let's go ahead and see if I can just make this a little bit smaller. So let's go ahead and search up storm dust. So we have 230, and we have 84 and 82. And let's go ahead and check bismuth. Bismuth is down to 34. Let me just double check this storm dust. Let's go ahead and say 34.5. Storm dust is more or less 232. So if we go through this, and as we see that I've done a total of 10,000 bismuth that got me 1387 hammers, and a total loss of 3909. It's gonna come at 23% of rank 3, 43% rank 2, 33 rank 1, so on, so on. So that's gonna give us, for an investment of 34,500 for bismuth, it's gonna give us a profit of 11,500. After the auction tax, it's gonna be just over 9,000, giving us 21% profit on this. So it's definitely still profitable to do a shuffle, and you can just put in the numbers all over again. Every time it changes, you just put in the numbers, and the sheet will do all the work for you. As well as with gleaming, we can check out how that's going. If we find out how much Weaver Cloth Bolt is going for. This one is using tailoring, by the way. So we can get that down to 490. So we go ahead and say 4.9. And let's go ahead and search of gleaming. So gleaming is currently going for 100, 14, and 7.4. So for an investment of 4,900, we're gonna get a total back of 21,000, and we're gonna profit 16,000 after auction house cut. It's gonna be 15,000. So we have a profit return of 75,000 on this one. 75% with 15,000 in profit. If we go over to the next one, which is the epic one, we're gonna be using Dark Moon decks. Obviously, this one is less profitable right now, as far as I can tell. But we are gonna search up Refulsion, and it's gonna be, they were gone up in price actually, which is a good thing. And 608. So obviously you guys can put in the prices for this yourself. I've done 500 trinkets so far that I've disenchanted, and I got these additional mats for 4,000 of them. So if they cost 150 each, it's going to be a total of 60,000. we're gonna profit 23,000. After auction, it's gonna be 12,000. So only 16%. It's not much, but it's something. Again, unraveling. You get the point at this point. So remember to use resourcefulness tool with unraveling, so you save some cloth. What we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna say that we get this cloth for, let's just say 4 gold. And quality 2 is going for 7 gold. We're gonna click here on insert. This will copy this price down to here, and it will show us the profit, which will be 11,500, 9.9k after the auction house tax, and a profit in percent would be 33%. So if this was the price, I'm not going to check it right now because you get the point, then we will profit 33% on this. And you can do this with Dawn thread, and you can do this with Weaver thread. As well with inks, this is still different. You just go in and say how many you want to craft. I want to craft 200, and let's say that the mats are so. Then we're gonna click insert again. It will copy the number down here, and we can see that right now we would profit 25,000. After the auction house cut, it will be 21,000, which will lead us to profit of 51%, which is pretty good. This is based off 1500 crafts, so please be aware that it's also saying up here, sheet is not ready for use yet, need bigger samples, so use it at your own cost. Be cautious at least when you use this, is what I mean. I also made one for cooking mats. Right now it's only fresh fillet. I'm working on the chopped microbloom as well. I made a video previously about this, but basically you put in your average fish price, and let's say it's 36 gold. That would be that we're profiting 25% right now. So also this would be a nice one. Let's say that the fish were 25, we would not profit that much, but I mean, if you're happy with the small margins, you can go for it, but I wouldn't risk it. That's what I'm trying to say. Engineering parts, same thing. You put in the price of the quality. How many crafts do you want to do? Let's say we do 1,000 bolts. It's going to say that we're going to need 4,000 bismuth, and that will cost us 120,000 gold with the price at 30. We would take this number. I haven't made insert buttons for this one yet, but we would take this number 162,581, and we will be profiting 22% on this. So it's pretty simple. I'm still adding things to it. I want to do jewel crafting next, but use this as you please. All you have to do is, I'm sorry for the Danish language up here, but all you have to do is go up to files, and you would say make a copy, and then you have edit rights yourself in it. I'm gonna leave the link below in the description, and you can ask me any questions you want in the comments. You can also contact me on Discord directly. My Discord is right here, or you can join the GoldCap Discord and tag me in there or message me through there. It's totally fine. Use it as you please, and ask me anything, and go make some gold, guys. Yeah, it's just that simple. Take care, everyone.